Hello, everybody, whoever's here. My name is Brigid. I'm an energy healer, a medium, and a light language channel. And I'm going to ask everybody to be nice and patient with me today because it's my first time to go live on YouTube. Um, the lives that I've done have been with Jean from Sun Psychic Jean. So let me know that you're here. Put a comment in the comment section so that I can tell if people are here or not. And welcome. I'm going to give it a few minutes, let people come on. And I can just share a little bit about myself that you can see all of the services that I offer on my website, brigidross.com. I do mediumship readings. I give energy healings with channeled light language, and I do mentoring, one-on-one mentoring. I teach classes, and I have a few different programs for mentoring as well. So if you have any interest in receiving some one-on-ones, please go to brigidross.com, or I believe the link is in my bio as well. So I'm going to just speak. Hello, Annan. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm going to speak a little bit about the light language, and I'm going to give just a few minutes of light language to help to calm the nervous system. And what Spirit has been showing me lately is just like this, to just kind of bring everything to center, allow us to be in our heart space, clear any energy that is around us or that is not, that's not ours. It's not serving us well. And I'm going to have to go on and off with my glasses because I can't see without them, but I know they give a terrible glare. Hello, Donna. I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you for joining. Appreciate the support. For the light language, you don't have to do anything. You just sit, breathe, and receive. And so let's get started with that. Whenever you listen to this, the light language is something that you can listen to several times, and it allows you to go a little bit deeper into the healing. So I encourage people to either come back to listen to it or save it to whatever listening device you're using and play that whenever you need to, because this is really just for a quick clearing and grounding. So again, just as people come in, just make a comment in the comment section saying hello, introducing yourself maybe, so that I know that people are here, because this platform is new to me to use this. So, all right, if everybody would just like to take a few slow, deep breaths in through your nose, hold it up at the top, blow it out through your mouth. Allow the exhale to be a little bit longer than the inhale. And just start to release all of the day that you've had, all of the thoughts that are in your mind. Just allow everything to just drop to the wayside. You can put it in a little bucket next to you and pick it up later if you're interested. Begin to relax the mind, relax your shoulders, roll your shoulders back. Feel your neck relaxing, kind of sink into the chair that you're sitting in. Focus your attention on the next breath in, on the third eye space, which is in between your eyebrows. And if that is turned outward, just start to turn the focus inward towards yourself. And in the next breaths, breathe the energy down from the third eye down into the heart space, where there is only love. There are no thoughts. There's just love and warmth. And just sit in that space to receive. Rukisha te shasha sorogirikare kupopishita rukutakasa yichukuri tatata yashalalui yarabari yarabari shukutukuru wetekesa yisha sokotokoru in shatatatikate karikari chetsasa sakotokoru wisha wawa so harukim sha Itatatata shukutukuru yababi shukuturu ni manabla bla shukuturu tsekatare itatata show yo shukuru baba sakatari garabi shukuturu sakatari papa rukuru yasha samsa namalali apa shukuturu yese nara kuru yete sha room sheteya Atatatate papa shukuturu sakatari yete karage ashkuru sakatari baba shukuru baba shu ratete shamsa nakarari sakatari sukuru arabi shukuturu raba sakatari he shubaravati batakrim sha ure kita casa yimnori katakari home shakatari sakotoko rowi shawu seya namakorowi rabaraba shakatakari casa yasharu pimpa Tatatata shukotokuru se sasan takaro shukotokuru se katakaragesha sokuru yisharu husa yinamaka sautsi katakari shakatakaridim hurigatsi katakarashe uche namarari graba sokotokuru ita tata shakarogaretsi tete yichukuru itse namalari rori raptakaragashi uratata sha Amini kategori ta chukotokuru titikara pasukatikika kachakataka sukotokoro kotokoro ga pasukatikika he shawarwar birika pasukatikika shuru anta ta ishu kurukuru papasukatikika hashesa enta karakariga oshukotokuru uttakarakare ishuwarwar sakaraisha urigatakara ta shakori hamsa Namanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanamanaman Urahaha shisa. Socorro gurgurira pase showara wada sikira yesho sakataka sakatakari yisho sasa haruitake shesa namakakaka rushiha isakara ushuri tekara ishan sakatakara uchesa haruyecheso so sa Yisha sorokimsha. Hashuye sahaso. Take a nice, slow, deep breath in. Take several. Just allow your body to feel these changes. You should feel a little bit more like it's like a more grounded feeling. That's also a little bit of a lighter feeling and a little bit free from whatever's been bothering you or whatever's been around you, the energy around you. And again, like I said, you can come in, it's just a few minutes just to help to reset your chakra system and to feel grounded. And so I'm going to invite whoever's out there to post a comment just asking a question if you would like to have if you have a question that you want to have answered from Spirit and from, I use different oracle cards to help answer questions, or if you just want a general reading, maybe how things are going. And you can also, thank you for putting that up there, and you can please subscribe to my YouTube. I'm also on Instagram and Facebook. And so while I'm waiting to see if anybody would like to ask a question, I am going to use a deck of cards that I really like. They're called Work Your Light. They're by Rebecca Campbell. And I'm just going to give a a group reading. Let's just see kind of what comes up for the collective right now with the energy that's swirling around us coming off of our full moon, our lunar eclipse, Mercury going retrograde. I've been having a lot of fun myself with that today. I'm sure I'm not alone in that. Let's just see what guidance Spirit has for us today. Usually they just jump up. Let's just see. One more shuffle. So 3 cards came out. And I'm going to show them. The first one is play. And it says, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. So what I'm really drawn to right now in this card is the water in it and the sand. And just, it's almost like a remembrance of what we come from the water. And so, and the rays coming out from the sun. And it almost looks like there's a woman in a champagne glass or a wine glass with bubbles everywhere, just kind of having fun. Hi, Catherine. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm just doing a collective reading right now, waiting if anybody has any questions that they want to ask. I did a quick little light language earlier that you can go back and replay. I really feel like this is just like a reminder for all of us with everything that's going on right now, everything being, the energy is just so intense and heavy out there. And there's so many people around the world that are suffering, that through all of that, it's okay to play, and it's okay to give ourselves a little bit of a break and, take a little bit of a rest from everything. The next card is Unbound. It's actually one of my favorite cards. I love this with the women floating and connected by the strands. And it says, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. And I do feel like that is a lot of what is going on right now is just releasing all of our old stuff. It's really important to release the old so that a space is created for the new to come into. Spirit has been showing me that a lot this week. Almost like decluttering so that the energy stays clear and it continues to flow to us. And then the last card is the Council of Light. And it says divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. And so I love the light that goes all the way down through the center. It's like the light that is us in our own chakra centers. And I feel like this card comes up today to remind all of us to ask for help. We have the help around us. We have the spirits all around us, our own loved ones, and our spirit guides and angels and animal spirits, and they want to help us. And we just need to ask. And even if you don't know what to ask for, if you just say, help me, I need help today. And it needs to be asked, more than just once, one and done type of thing. It's a daily thing. Our loved ones really want to help us. So it's a reminder to ask that. Okay, so I'm just looking on the side here. Donna, I'm curious about future romance possibilities, as well as, will I have to go to the dreaded online dating route? Wow, Donna, that's a big question. I'm so what I'm just hearing right off the bat is that you have possibilities all around you, and that one of those possibilities is the online dating route. That does not mean that you have to use that. Uh, so I'm actually being shown, like I asked, okay, so how, because it is hard in today's world, how do we meet people? How do you go about that? And I don't know if you're I mean, I do know you, but I don't know if you're a reader or not, but I'm being shown a book club for some reason, or maybe you're standing in a bookstore and actually looking at the card section, and that there's going to be some kind of like a chance meeting. I know that sounds kind of a little bit crazy, but that's kind of what it feels like. So you don't read, so you won't be doing the book club thing. Well, so why do they show me? Maybe they're showing that just as like another option. So you have the option of the online dating and or like a book club. But if it's not a book club, it could be. I do know what you mean, Donna. It can be like a gardening club or a dog walking club, or just some kind of a something that you're interested in, a painting class, anything that a walking group, anything like that kind of gets you out of, it's almost like getting you out of your comfort zone. Spirit wants to like move you out of your comfort zone into a different realm so that you can meet somebody that has the same kind of interests that you do. So you doing it in a group thing like that might be helpful for you. And what I'm hearing this little voice saying, don't worry, it's coming. Your person is out there. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep taking the steps. Investigate a little bit of finding some different routes to meet people that are not in the online dating scene, and be patient. I'm hearing 3 to 6 months. Wait, be patient that someone is coming to you. And then if you're feeling, after 6 months, maybe something hasn't happened, then you can maybe look at the online dating, but I don't think that you have to jump into the online dating. Yay, good luck with that. I'm looking forward to hearing about how that might all transpire for you. Okay, I'm seeing a question from Catherine Ann. Any tips from Spirit? Ari, Baja house that my sister and I are selling. I've been asking my team to help find the buyers. Would be awesome to have it sold sooner rather than later. So the first thing that I see is big capital letters across the screen, or like, that says patience. You're welcome, Donna. Thank you for the question. Hang on, Catherine. So what I'm hearing is that there's some kind of an attachment to this house, either on your part or on your sister's part, or possibly both, or somebody in the family. And that is, there's a little bit of a block. It's not a big block, but there's a little bit of an attachment, and that needs to be dealt with first, releasing that, so that you then have more flow of people and energy into the home, coming to see the home. Does that make sense, Catherine? And I don't feel like it's far off. Is it this year, or is it the beginning of next year? It might not be this year. It might be the beginning of next year, because what you don't want to have is, you want to have the buyer that comes in is the one who's going to pay the price that you want them to pay. So that might take longer. You don't want to take the first offer if it's not one that, is really what you want. Don't get into that space of, I just want to get rid of this place and take any old offer. The right person is coming with the best offer for you. And I know that word patience. It's like when they bring that up, I'm like, can we have a different word, please? So just, yeah, because I asked like this year, and I'm feeling it's not this year, but it's the beginning of next year. And are there any, like I just heard, like water running? Are there any problems in the house? Any upgrades that need to be made to help to sell it? Or is this a house that's been used for family gatherings? Because perhaps there's still like a gathering that's to happen there, or some kind of a vacation for you or your family to take place there, because they just showed me some kind of a gathering at the house. And there's not much you can do probably about the attachment on your sister's side, except to actually what you can do is have your higher self speak to her higher self to move her along the path. And whatever that attachment is, the meaning of the house for her, that she starts to see that differently, in a different perspective. Let me just use my pendulum quickly to make sure that, just to double check here. Hold on a second. Of the house sell this year? Well, it's at the beginning of next year. Yeah, I get that it's going to sell at the beginning of next year. And you inherited it from your dad. Okay. So, I know all about energy and all the star stuff and everything else. So, maybe the house needs a really big clearing. And I don't know if maybe you and your sister need to have a vacation there together, and some kind of a clearing from everything that happened in that house. That's awesome. I love it when spirit validates where we've been, gives you that confirmation, like you're on the right path. Because I don't feel like, except like these things that I'm mentioning that they're saying to do, that you've probably thought of them already yourself. I am feeling some discomfort around some of that, though. So again, clear your energy, clear the house's energy, and maybe have you and your sister have a little bit of time there, if that's something that's remotely possible. And if not, if it's someplace that you can at least get to clear it. And again, I'm hearing water running. So just check to make sure that there's no foundational, or like, I don't know what the right word is. It's not, I don't think it's a plumbing problem, but for some reason I'm hearing water dripping. So check to make sure that everything is good, so that when somebody comes in to buy it, there's not going to be any surprises from an inspection or anything like that. I hope that makes sense for you, Catherine. Is there anybody else out there who would like to ask a question? Well, that is very funny. You discovered that when the water pump was out. But Catherine, I'm going to draw you to Donna's thing above that. Maybe there's a buyer there if they're thinking about buying a second home. So maybe you guys can reach out to each other and have a conversation. That would be awesome if something like that happened. That's right, Ann, and they absolutely do. You never know who is going to show up for things, and what the meaning of everything might be, but there's a reason for everything that happens. And yeah, wouldn't that be great if if it all occurred like that? And I can actually connect the two of you. I can give each other's information to the other one if that's okay with you. Just let me know, and then you guys can have a conversation about that. Yeah, no, that's perfect, right? I love that too. So if nobody else has any questions for me, I'm going to let everybody have the rest of their evening, and I'm going to encourage you each to come back to that first few minutes of the well, it will be in the recording, to listen to that. This just really, I think it was like 3 minutes to that spirit just shows it like this. It's just a way to quickly clear yourself and get into your heart center and kind of let go of the all the stuff that's going on out there. You're so welcome, Donna. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Anna, and thank you for moderating. Annan, I love you all. Have a beautiful weekend this weekend. Be safe and remember to breathe. Don't take anything personally. And like that card said, play. Have a great weekend, everybody. Thank you.